Sometimes I find myself in really crazy and or stupid situations. Want to know what I mean? I will explain that to you right after this. Hey there, it's Sean here, also known as the Surreal Panther. I hope you are having a lovely day. I would like to introduce you to my very first Storytime, Hiding from the Police, Where's My Wallet? A brief chronicle, a glimpse, if you will, into a day in the life of yours truly. Now, I would like to explain that I am by no means a madman, wild man, crazy man, or anything of that kind. 99.9% of my time is basically what most people would consider mundane. However, once in a while, I do occasionally find myself in rather strange and or precarious situations. I will give you that story here shortly. Lastly, we will conclude with the word of the day. Okay, friend, let's get started. So, about a week and a half ago, this one is a very recent story, obviously, I was out with some people at the restaurant. We came home to my friend's house, and I decided that I wanted to walk up the road there to visit the local tavern. Well, this was probably 2 or 3 blocks away, maybe closer to 2. So I just walk up there, I walk in, there's 5 or 6 people in the entire bar, it's very quiet. So I sit down, order me a tequila sunrise, and I'm just kind of sitting there watching a hockey game on TV. Well, I'm there probably, I don't know, half an hour or so, and 2 guys come up and they have a seat right alongside me. And we're yakking and whatnot, and the guy in the middle orders all 3 of us a round of shots. Well, the bartender, Kelly, pours these shots, and she's pouring all these crazy things into these shots. And all 3 of us, the guys, okay, here we go, bloop. And it was a really good shot, I'm not gonna lie. So the bartender hands this guy the bill for these 3 drinks, $24. $24. Okay, he's a little miffed, you know, she's explaining, well, here's what's all in it, blah, blah, blah. And honestly, I felt a little bad. I mean, I didn't know it was an $8 drink. I don't even know this guy's name, but whatever, you know. So they work out their bill or whatever. So then he pulls out what I believe to be one of those new vaping cigarette things, okay? Because it was inside in a bar. You can't have anything else in there other than those. So he says, hey man, have you a little hit on this? Okay, well, I'm not a smoker, but I figured a little puff off of an e-cig wouldn't hurt anything. And besides, I don't want to be rude since he had just purchased me an $8 drink. Okay, man, cool, no problem. He said, yeah, just have you a big old puff. Sure. So I have me a puff off of this thing, I hand it back. He's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Probably a minute goes by. Blackout. Okay. Blackout, straight blackout. Like the next thing I know, I'm outside the bar laying on the sidewalk. The bartender, Kelly, is out there screaming at me, hey, somebody just drove by, they came in here, they said you were out here on the sidewalk, they called the police are on their way, you need to leave right now. So I'm laying there on my back on the sidewalk, okay, cool, and I can just feel my body is all kinds of out of sync. So I come up to my feet, and I'm trying to go this way. My body is walking in reverse, and I know I'm off balance, I can't catch myself, I'm like, oh crap, not quite what I was saying, but so I fall backwards, land right on my tailbone, and then the back of my head hits the sidewalk. Thunk. It was like dropping a cantaloupe from about this height onto a sidewalk. It is literally what it sounded like. It was so loud. Kelly's freaking out. Oh my God, you hit your head way too hard, you know, waiting on the cops to get here, this and that. I'm like, no, you know, no cops, I'm leaving. So I make it to my feet. Obviously my head hurts a lot, my back hurts a lot. I start walking. I'm like, well, the house where I'm at is about 2 blocks away. If the cops happen to show up and they try looking for me, they'll probably just drive up and down the roads and they will see me walking. So I need to just hide a little bit and just kind of wait for things to simmer down. So I walk across the bar from the street. There's 2 houses there. There's 2 garages kind of side by side, and there's a little niche in between these 2. It's probably 3 feet wide by I don't know how long, but it's basically completely shrouded in shadow. It's like pitch black in there. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna hop in here quick and just wait for the police to ride around and leave. Well, I walk in there, and I don't know if I passed out or I just laid down, but I could hear the whole neighborhood of dogs just barking. I basically laid down and passed out. I don't know for how long. I don't know what was going on. So later I woke up in this yard. Well, I had to piss. Okay, now normally in that kind of a situation, I guess, probably would just be right there. Well, I decided I'm just going to walk back across the street to the bar and use the restroom. While I walk back in, the bartender, Kelly, of course, is squawking, and I understand. I'm not hating on her for that. Like, you have to leave right now, this and that, you have to leave right now. I said, okay, you know, hold on a second. So I use the restroom quick, walk back out of the bar, realize I don't have my wallet. Like, my wallet's not in my pocket. I don't know where it is. I'm not about to go walking around the bar when, you know, who knows if police are coming, what's going on. So I walk out in the parking lot, and a buddy of mine is out there waiting in his car to pick me up. Okay, so hop in his car, we drive back to my buddy's house, which is just 2 blocks away. I hop inside. I don't really remember anything. I remember walking in the door. Next morning, I wake up on the couch. I'm not even wearing the same clothes I had on. Where's my clothes? Well, it was explained to me that the clothes I was wearing are covered in blueberry juice. Blueberry juice, okay. So it is early morning on a Sunday now, and I'm like, well, I need to walk back up there and try to find where my wallet is. I just assumed it was in that patch of blueberries where I had been laying, I guess. So I walk up there, I find the little niche between the 2 garages, and it is, the entire ground is blueberries. There are 8 billion flies in there. There are ants everywhere. I was laying in this. So I'm like, okay, well, my wallet's not here. So I walk to the bar, ask the bartender, hey, you know, you guys have a wallet? He says, no. I walk all around the bar, walk all up and down the streets. I'm knocking on doors. Hey, did anybody see my wallet, this and that? No luck. Okay, well, where I had been laying with those blueberries, there was actually another bar right there. So I'm thinking that had somebody found that wallet, they would have assumed it was somebody from that bar. Well, that bar was not open on Sundays. I had to wait until Monday, 11 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, well, okay, I can't really call that bar because there's nobody there. I don't know what else I can do. You know, I don't know if my card is being used. I don't know what's going on. I had my driver's license in there, my social security card in there, whatever. Well, the next day, Monday, luckily I had that day off for vacation. So I woke up in the morning and I'm trying to think, okay, well, at 9 o'clock, should I call the bank and like try to cancel my card and have everything on hold and then worry about like a new driver's license, this and that? Or should I wait till 11 o'clock when the other place opens and call them to see if they have it there? But then I got to thinking, if somebody found my wallet and was going to turn it in to that bar, it would probably be like 5 o'clock because that person was probably at work. So 9 o'clock hits and like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I don't know if I should call the bank yet or I'm completely lost. So about 20 after 9, there's a knock at my door. What the hell? So I look out the window from upstairs and then I see a police officer out there. I'm like, this could be good, this could be bad. So I walk out and basically the police officer is, here's your wallet. And luckily everything was in there. He explained to me that somebody had found it that night and had basically flagged down a cop and said, hey, you know, here's this wallet I found, blah, blah, blah. And the police officer was nice enough to return it to me, which is incredible. So everything worked out pretty well. I mean, other than I had a sore tailbone really bad for about a week and the back of my head still hurts, but I don't know if that affects anything. The moral of the story here is if you're in a bar and somebody offers you to smoke something, don't smoke it. Words of advice. Okay, lastly, we have the word of the day. Today's word, which is brought to you by these 2 videos here, is vaporous. Vaporous. Clever, cunning, or sly. Keep your eye on the prize, and I will see you